My name is Bas van Oppen, born here in Delft and grow up in a small village near Utrecht, and in a lovely family, loving parents. I have a brother, I have a younger sister, and we like to travel in the past, and one of our travels was also in Turkey. Beautiful country. And when I came back in the Netherlands, when I was 23 years old, there was actually a bookshop near my house where I lived at that time, and there was a sign on the door which says Bible and Quran course, and this was very interesting. I thought, oh, that's interesting. I'm in Rotterdam. There's a lot of Muslims. There's a lot of different nationalities. So I went in and I asked, what is this course about? I said, oh, welcome, how are you? Do you want to become Muslim? I said, well, you know, just give me some information, what is this? I said, well, come on Sunday, we will give you a course about the history of the Bible and the history of the Quran, you know, the Islamic Quran. I said, okay, I will come. I said, well, here is a book, you know, 2 books. One book was about Islam and science, and one book was about the Bible. And I went home and I read this book, very small book, about the miracles of Quran. So it was about scientific findings which they also found in the Quran. And it was my first time that I actually explored Islam. There are many Muslims in the Netherlands, but they did not really explain Islam to me. But this book was, for me, was just amazing. That the universe was created from one point and expanding. And this was also in the Quran, this verse that Allah is talking about, I'm expanding the universe and I'm still expanding. Can you not see this? And I thought, well, indeed, that's correct. So I was making notes about all these verses, about how the sea is dark below, and how the mountains go into the earth. That this is so interesting. And I was always interested in science, but I thought this is not possible to combine science and religion. And this was my first time I saw, hey, there is a religion which is actually also scientific. So this was really interesting. I went back to this bookshop. I think I was still studying at that time. I was studying in the university, business administration, but I couldn't go to study anymore. I had to go back to this shop. A day in the night as well. I went there till 3 in the morning talking about Islam and about all these verses. And I think in 3 months' time, I actually became a Muslim. I discovered that there is actually a God. I was not religious, but I discovered, well, there is a God, there is a book from this God, and this must be the right book. And then I became a practicing Muslim, actually. I started learning prayer, I started you know, having different kind of friends with a different mindset also. So what you see is, well, if you look at me, you don't see an Arabic man or a Turkish, specific Turkish person. You just see a Dutch person, but with a different fundament in it. So the fundaments changed from non-religious to everything I do. Eating, you say Bismillah, or you have a difficulty in your job, you make a dua and you ask Allah for help.